yo. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Matt Mills, the host with the most. Never need to brag, no boast. All I ever do was give a toast to the real folks. We done paved the way. In a real way. What's plays to play?
True.
What's happening, world? I got my right hand with me. WI in the
Yeah.
building. And this is where the builders build, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Everything good out there?
Oh man, it's crazy out here in these streets right now. The way the snow is falling.
How's the weather, man? I'm
Shit.
telling you, how's the weather? Like you in a, we in
It's
different
disrespectful.
cities.
That cold is sharp. It's cutting. You know what I'm saying? That cold is so cold it's cutting.
Yeah, man. I was outside today, man. I was hella snow, man. I think this is the most we got the whole winter, and it's cold.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Trust me, they need
you know
some
what that
tea in
turns
the
into.
system for sure. Some nice hot
Yeah,
tea. One of those ones.
damn icicles gonna be outside
Trust me.
tomorrow. Well, yeah, man. I just wanted to speak on a few things out there that's going on out there in these YouTube streets. You dig? My son is one of them. Salute to my son.
Salute to
He
my
had a
son.
he had a powerful
Get
speech
Get
speaking on that young brother that got killed recently, and it was some deep shit because he's kicking the real, man. Like 15 years old, man. Ain't no way that a dispute should be happening to where there's a loss of life of a child so young, man. Or something so dumb. But it's better than I show y'all what we're talking about. Or may actually make y'all hear the clip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get a real perspective on what he was saying because
He's talking
even
that
though
talk.
it sounds like he's beating a dead horse or he's you know what I'm saying, preaching to the choir, so to speak. What he was saying it was resonating on a different frequency because he's consistent with it. And now, lo and behold, he's still there doing the darn thing, and he spoke eloquently and spoke on point when it came to this situation. So I want y'all to hear it. We could chop it up about it. So let's roll the tape.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, man. Hold up. Yeah, get it there for me, player.
Pardon?
I'll put the background music on real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, get that there for me. The clip. Oh, homeboy just. He got off for a second, but he'll be back. There you go. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Share this, you know what I'm saying? Let's chop it up. let me take the music off right quick so you don't hear it clearly. All right, let's do this. We live. We live with it. Sorry, it's just taking so long. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to work out these kinks.
Yep.
Yeah. You see it working on your end? That's clicking off.
No, it keeps going off. Wait, hold on.
Because it was working before. I mean, anyway, bottom line, my son did a good speech. He was speaking on how we letting these things happen in our community that are just out of line, downright disrespectful to people that are really putting in the work trying to exact change. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
I really been through it, struggling, the strain of what's going on. Yeah, I really feel it.
Right.
I've been going through it.
You know,
So
so
it's deep because he been
been
preaching about
preaching
this. Yeah.
about this, yeah.
See, you got that
See, you got
echo
the
again.
echo again. Yeah, it's coming back.
What's that
What's the
echo about?
echo about?
I think
I think
it might
it
be too
might be
high or
too high
something.
or something. Hold on.
I can hear
I
you
can hear you
loud and
loud
clear.
and clear.
Like all the noise in the background, all that.
Community is responsible for what happened here.
There you
Because
go. Y'all listen to my sound real quick. Or mute my mic.
10,000 feelings. We need men on these corners that are not allowing cowards to take the lives of babies. There's no disagreement that a 15-year-old should have that they lose their lives. They haven't lived long enough to have a disagreement that should end in the loss of their lives. And as men, we know that. God is on us. These kids frontal lobe have not even developed enough to understand what they're dealing with. What are we willing to sacrifice? What are we willing to do? Are we tired? I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of watching mothers come out and having to hug them. Community is responsible for what happened here. Because we are not standing in our purpose as we supposed to as men. The minister said we need 10,000 feelings. We need men on these corners that are not allowing cowards to take the lives of babies. There's no disagreement that a 15-year-old should have that they lose their lives. They haven't lived long enough to have a disagreement that should end in the loss of their lives. And as men, we know that. So if we continue to allow our babies to die, it is on us. These kids' frontal lobe have not even developed mothers come out and having to hug them. Community is responsible for what happened here. Because we are not standing there on purpose as we supposed to as men. The minister said we need 10,000 feelers. We need men on these corners that are not allowing cowards to take the lives of babies. There's no disagreement that a 15-year-old should have that they lose their lives. They haven't lived long enough to have a disagreement that should end in the loss of their lives. And as men, we know that. So if we continue to allow our babies to die, it is on us. These kids frontal lobe have not even developed enough to understand what they're dealing with. What are we willing to sacrifice? What are we willing to do?
Y'all hear that though? Y'all hear that, right?
I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of watching mothers come out and having to hug them. Community is responsible for what happened here. Because we are not standing there on purpose as we supposed to.
Yep. All right. So my
It is.
son standing on his principles, right? Like you said before, he's been consistent for the last, I want to say 4 years, 4 years, 3-4 years. He's been consistently at these protests.
Yeah, pretty consistent, I must
I
say.
must say. Yeah. I feel like
On it,
he on it.
Gotta respect that, man, to the utmost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
'Cause, hip hop heads,
You know. That's
the
right.
MCs, that we tend to gravitate towards social justice situations and stuff like that because we know how it feels.
Exactly. Nah, you
We
gotta respect it. Have to.
are part of that. So,
Also.
and it's part of hip hop as a whole. Righteousness,
You know.
virtues.
Yep.
I just rhyming, scheming, what I'm saying, talking a whole bunch of this and that.
This and that. Right.
Actually bringing about a message. That's why one of the first big records is called The Message. Broken glass everywhere. Come on, man. And what those brothers was talking about is still relevant to this day.
Yep.
So,
Very much so.
like the minister said, 10,000 strong, fearless, you know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying? That's
It's
right.
hard because the system is designed for these things to occur. You know what I'm saying? So,
Saying so.
it's not easy. It's not an easy task, but it got to
Oh,
be done. You know what I mean? Somebody got to do it.
good.
But the kids now, their lives are in the balance. What could be they be arguing over and be so at each other's throats about?
You know?
I don't really get the whole philosophy, but
See, but
it's happening everywhere, man.
everywhere, man.
And not only that, sometimes you see the police want to mess with the youths
To the
because they don't know no better. They get caught up, and it's a vulnerable age. I would say between the 16 and 21-year-old
16 and
age,
21-year old.
15, 16, you know,
16
around there, bro.
around there, bro.
They wanna lock them up and give them charges, and you know what I'm saying?
You
Do
know what
all
I'm
types
saying?
of shit.
Right.
For sure.
Some type of something on them.
Been
But it's
on them.
crazy, man. My son kept it real, man. My son kept it 1,000, man. Like you see now everything is crazy
See,
because
nothing
when they're talking about this Asian hate towards
was a
us, or how we had Asian hate towards the Asians, and now you see all these mass shooters end up being Asian.
shooters end up
You
being
see?
Asian.
Say that again.
Nah, because they did that
You're
whole
saying we
bill,
have
right?
racism towards Asian?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember yeah, Congress passed a whole bill to stop Asian hate, you know? They got videos of
Yeah.
people going around punching Asians because they're saying that Trump
Saying
incited
that
violence against Asian folks from blacks. I don't know why, because the whole virus thing and all that. I don't know.
Some ignorance. Some ignorance. Hardcore case of ignorance.
Right. So I don't know, man.
uh,
What do you think about this whole fiasco, like when it comes to like Asian hate and all that? You think
Asian
that's
hate
real
and all that. You think that's real?
on the part of black people?
Um, to a certain extent, yeah, yeah. I see. I know there's a lot of ignorant black folks as well. You know, like as much as I hate to admit it, a lot of us are, in need of some enlightenment.
Right.
Um, I, I can't speak for everybody, but
But do
me
you
as
okay? Let's say for instance,
For
in
instance,
our
in our
city,
city,
yeah,
we know the virus came from maybe particularly
yeah,
probably from Asia, right? But did we go around beating up Asians? Go around Chinatown beating up Asians and punching Asians in the face and stuff like that in our
in
city?
our city,
nah, we can't do that. I got too many Asian homeboys.
Exactly. So
Ain't none of that going on.
how
I was
is that going on in a place like New York
New York
City?
City.
But then again, it's a different vibe, you know.
Ignorance, bro. Ignorance. You know, you know, I could see it just for the simple fact that we're programmed a certain way, right? And a lot of the time, if there's nobody around to tell you different or otherwise, then you might get sucked into that whole way of thinking as well. But it's definitely a matter of who you have around you to give you that game to say, nah, 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 that ain't it. We don't do that around here. Um, there's probably a lot of places out there that don't have that. You know, a 1-2 spot. Obviously, there's the OGs that hold it down, but there's also certain spaces where there is no guidance and there is no, you know what I mean, wisdom and knowledge like that within that circle. So people are just reckless and they don't have enough experience. So
Mm.
you get those type of
Well, we have a big Asian population in Montreal, and I don't think that would have went down
Went down
smoothly.
smoothly.
But still, we didn't do that. We didn't result to that because I don't think that's something that should be put
Should
on
be
us. Like
it's like
they
oh
created a
no,
whole bill.
Not at all.
to stop hate against them
against them.
because of us. You know, it kind of creates a weird atmosphere. Indeed, you know.
Indeed, you know.
And then you gotta ask yourself, there's ignorant niggas out there going around punching
Around punching
Asians,
Asians.
beating up Asian people.
There's a video of that.
Yeah, there's videos, there's a
Videos,
whole
there's a
bunch of
whole
shit.
bunch of shit.
You know, crazy, bro. And who was rocking the mask
Mass
first?
first.
But yo, I'm not saying that it's like, yo,
You know,
that's something we would do, bro, because I don't see us doing stuff like that. But then again, you're right. There's probably a lot of ignorance out there, you know. You know, makes you think though. Where's our stop black hate bill? You know,
Right. That's the thing. They're on some bogusness.
which brings me to my next question. Yeah, you see the back and forth with Math Hoffa and China Mac.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, player? Ah, I know you see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to
It's a hard one, eh? It's
yeah,
a
because
toss
I
up.
rock with both of them heavy.
It's a toss up.
It's man.
But they're both bullshitting with a little bit of truth. You know, they both got a little bit of truth. They both bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like one hasn't watched the other. But I get it. I get it. You know?
Yeah.
You know, he's saying keep it real. But he's Mouth is saying, what do you mean keep it real? How do you know what I am? You know? Is that your why is that your perception of me?
Right.
I'm not this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a journalist. Which is I get it. I get it.
like,
I get it. But as we said in the last couple of lives back, you know, when we're talking about the whole Troy Ave math thing. It ain't what you do, is how you do it, bro.
Right. You think he could have well that the thing is look, I get the whole like leave is an open case, so like nothing should be spoken on that. I agree with that 100%. But I also like understand that Matt is a grown ass man. And both y'all are grown ass men. At the
You
end
know
of
what? I would think that you tell them, yo, I'm gonna ask you certain questions before the build, you know? So he's like, yo, I'm gonna ask you this, blah 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 blah. But I know this is gonna get a lot of hits. are you okay with that? And he probably said, yeah, go ahead, man. Ask him whatever you gotta ask. This is your show, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So is it really Math's fault or is it Troy Ave just trying to say what he want to say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just says a lot, you know?
Trying to keep it real.
So then China Man comes in and says some shit, but you don't understand.
He said it's when keeping it real goes wrong.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Boys are doing too much. Not enough at the same time.
So it's like, yeah, Math is bullshitting, but he's bullshitting for a good reason, you know? Because everybody else is bullshitting. So if you don't bullshit, you can't bullshit. Bullshit, you don't bullshit.
Right.
I'm that Brooklyn bullshit.
But I agree with China Max too at the same time.
Yeah, but we're okay. I get it. But how is it his place to say anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the hard part. It's like you can't tell a grown-ass man how to conduct himself.
You can't tell a journalist how to do journalism now.
Right.
Mind you, if he didn't know the questions, like I said, because normally when you do interviews like that, you tell them what they're gonna ask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
They already know what to expect. And
I kind of think that Troy Ave knew what he was gonna expect.
right.
And he felt the way to say how you want to feel, you know?
That's what I'm saying. You want to keep it real.
So Math is probably saying, I like where he's going with it, and let me co-sign it. But look like I'm asking a provocative question. Really, it's just a question that you already know is an ask. Was it the question or the fact that he asked it? Then I'm saying, nah, man, you can't ask things like that.
Right.
And then if Troy Ave is like, yo, ask me whatever, then what am I supposed to say? You know what I mean? Because homeboy didn't come back after and say, yo, Math took me off guard with that question. I didn't know what to ask me. Something like that, you know?
Right. None of that.
It wasn't none of that.
None of that.
He said, I just want to look up at the scoreboard and know that we up. Now, segue that back into what China Mac is saying. It's not street. So ultimately, what China Mac is saying is what you did wasn't street. But really, him answering the question isn't street. What do you think about that?
So what?
You said what Math did wasn't street.
Right.
But I think really him answering the question wasn't street.
That's why I said
You didn't have to answer that.
you have to answer it.
I said he didn't have to answer that.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So, no, I agree. That's why I'm trying to match. There's an open case where somebody's life got lost. So you just leave that one alone, you know? What? At the same time, you can't tell nobody how to conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Trying to think math is supposed to act a certain way, but you can't tell a grown man how to conduct himself. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
You know, but I hate to see them move for that.
So now it's a back and forth on YouTube with them two. Some
Right.
people are like, nah, you can't do it, blah blah blah. And other people like, yo, it's just journalism. But you have to look at it like this. A journalist is gonna ask the hard-hitting questions.
That nobody wants to ask. A good journalist is gonna ask the questions that nobody wants to ask.
But I think for the fact that Bang was his homeboy, he don't really like Taxstone too much.
Anyway.
I'm gonna ask you how I wanna ask you. Fuck what anybody thinks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Trust me.
Because it's two different trials. But you know what's crazy? I think they might both go to jail.
Right.
for a little bit. That's why I think Troy I don't want to let it go, you know? That his boy got killed, you know? He ain't gonna never let that go. fact that he got to go to jail for it too, but it might be. Sucks. But then again, he might get acquitted. You know what I mean? Matt said China Mac had the Citizens Act, where you can just report people. And you had a point there too. You know what I mean?
Right.
China Mac's playing a very dangerous game if he's thinking that. Just off how you view a black person. That's what it is, you know?
Okay, now let me ask you this question. Do you think China Mac is playing both sides? Being that he was
Nah, because he's preaching stop Asian hate, but it's the Asians that are really perpetuating the crime against his people. And then it's like, then you want to say that Math is a street nigga, use a street nigga, but how do you know Math is a street? I mean, okay, a bunch of battle rap, whatever, blah, 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 I get that. But he's a battle rapper, you know? Maybe he spoke on street shit, whatever. Simultaneously, you're trying to call him a rat. We're also saying that, oh, I had no problem with it. I thought you was a street dude. But if you're not, it's all good. Well, you are promoting an app tell on black folks. So what you're doing is throwing rocks and hiding your hand. There's no way I'm conducting an interview, I'm getting the right stuff out. My interviewee's not even complaining about the interview, but you got somebody from a whole different culture that advocates against my people, doing stuff to their people. When not, you know what I'm saying? Well, you don't advocate black on black crime, bro. Because you're a dude, or don't you? Or that's the street shit you're talking about. You know what I mean? You get where I'm coming from?
oh yeah. Yeah.
You know? Sticky territory that he's putting himself in, you know? Especially while participating in the genre of hip hop. And what? another Asian rapper because he was mad at how he was misrepresenting Asians. That little rapper, what was his name? He was a good little rapper too. Oh, black guy with the little Asian, huh? Yeah, it was Jin, right? Yeah, why was he hating on Jin, man? What did Jin do? Shot Jin because you're like he's misrepresenting Asians.
He wanted to be the only Asian rapper.
Oh, that's some weird ass beef. I don't know. It definitely makes you think. Where's all the anger and vitriol? When it comes to the dysfunction and degradation. Your own community. Why is it always gotta be like, oh, somebody doing something to y'all? Or we should keep it like this, just like that. Y'all ain't keeping it no type of way for how y'all keeping it. You dig me?
Nah, it's a serious thing still.
Yeah, it ain't no joke, man. Like, it's funny, but it ain't no joke. Can't play both sides. You're saying open case this, open case that. But the guy that opened the case, he's talking about his own case.
That's it. It's a double-edged sword.
You tell me, is that a clout chase? Or is that stop Asian hate? I don't know, man. I don't think it's neither. I think it's both. Because you gotta really ask yourself,
Yeah.
why is he so mad with Math Hopper? You don't support Math Hopper. Quick to say that. But you support Troy.
Pardon?
Does he support Troy? You don't know. Some people do. Some people don't. That was the whole point of the interview. Y'all can decide.
Right.
So you're an interviewee, right? So you're like a neutral party, you know? You're basically a reporter. So you're reporting on what they're telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No, that's the whole thing. Like, you're trying to be the best at, getting that
Was what Math asked him, was it done out of malicious intent? Or was it scripted? He knew, and he said, you know what, we're gonna do this because if I ask you this, the show is gonna bring in a lot of people, and we might make some revenue on it. Which we
Right.
can capitalize off of.
Right.
So it's all good, man. You know, stop Asian hate. Joy Allen could say what he wants about his case, and everybody's happy. Everybody go home happy.
Right.
Because as an interviewer, you're not gonna be like, oh, I missed that opportunity, or this or that. Mind you, you're not supposed to bring nobody to incriminate themselves live on your show, you know?
Right.
On some little Vlad TV and all the other weirdos, you know?
Exactly. There's a thin line between journalism and just
I
plain.
don't think Math is doing that. I mean, some might say he's doing that, but I don't really see it. I see like he's trying to unorthodox way of doing things, so he's just doing it his way. But as
The
far
man's
as
very
like,
forward with his shit still. He's not trying
yeah,
to.
as far as him going out of his way to find that information, nah, I don't. That's not
I
what
don't think.
That's not what I think at all. People that look at it like that, I think they just have a certain disdain for Math. I mean, but Math, you be capping a lot too, though. You know? Capping. You know, he said an interview with him the other day. He said, "Yo, before I entered battle rap, there was no intensity. When I got there, all the intensity was." I said, "Nigga, no, I got here. Rap with that bullshit." When you was battling, you just, hey, Smack was already hard hit. You came up a little bit before that, or whatever, you know. I remember one of his first battles was with Iron Solomon.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Got smoked.
yeah, you know, it's like, okay, you punch what's his name in the face, blah 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 blah. What intensity you talking about? This was hard ass battlers back then. You used to watch that shit religiously. Remember that? So what is he talking about? He was the most intense.
Right.
You see that? What are you talking about? Even Shotgun Sugar was more intense than Math at that time.
Right.
I mean, Math was intense, but like it's just Math. Trying to rewrite battle rap history. It's a boy Math. Nah, but he cool though. Just messed up, he like disaster. Charlie Clips was in the trifecta. It's like he couldn't help.
I got a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, I thought that show was scripted the way he got mangled. Like how you let disaster get a part of you like that?
You have to hear the whole story behind it. A whole bunch of craziness. Out there to go look for his daughter that he hasn't seen and
What?
trying to make money at the same time. That's it.
Hold on. You know the story?
No, I can't say I do. I heard a piece of it.
Okay,
it's a simple case of you never know what somebody's going through.
Mm-hmm.
But yo,
Sounds good.
I got you like 5 minutes. I gotta go deal with something real quick.
Now, I'm about to get off, man. This been a good show.
Yeah,
We did a little less than an hour, man. I just wanted to chop it up about that, man.
yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect timing.
Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Comment. And let me know, man. Do y'all think
Math is right or China math is right? Or are they both right in their own way? Or are they both wrong? How you gonna act?
I think you're right and they're wrong, you know?
Right.
What they did for clicks and views, it was genius for them to go at it, you know, at least they're gonna have people watching.
Exactly.
But if it's for actually feel the ways, first of all,
That's a different story. Right.
China Mac is a battle rapper, so you can't get at Math on that level. So
Right.
when it comes to gangster shit, probably he's trying to act like he's more gangster than Math. Math got the hottest show right now, man. He's doing his numbers. He's asking his questions, right? I mean, you know, you can't down him for that, man.
Right.
And the interviewers know how to ask questions that bring out the best of the interview. That's why you got so much numbers. And for the fact that Troy Ave said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna answer this question. The way he did too shows that he already knew he was gonna be asked. You know what I'm saying? So y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? For y'all's big size on that whole situation. Think about this, that. So boy, man, I'll be out here. Before y'all go out there and do some stupid ass or something, what will Mac do? Cause all I do is sit back, relax, relax. You dig? Shout out to my boy WY, you know what I'm saying? Mac Mizzle Show. You know how we do it. Keep it real in the field. Forget how they feel. We out. Peace.